Howdy, y'all, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Mana. I'm your host, Nintendo Capri Sun, and I don't really have that good of a southern accent. Okay, so, as you can see, I actually took some time and leveled up to 3 before I started this video, so now I have 96 gold, which is well more than enough to get the much-needed bandana, which I'll be picking up right here, right now. On an errand for the Elder? Best hurry along. Well, not exactly on an errand for the Elder. I was kind of sort of not supposed to be gone anyway. Get some candy here. I'll go ahead and get the bandana. You might have noticed my little head, my face, in the middle of that ring of items as I went around. Well, that'll actually show who can equip what. When you get more party members, their faces will appear in there too, to signify if they can equip something or not, so you know how many of something to get, and what difference it'll make if you do equip it. Actually, I don't think you can see that until you actually buy the item. Anyway, we're back. And as I said, they got back first. They're all like, what an idiot, you know, you fell on the waterfall, what were you thinking? But then the Elder notices, oh no, you have the sword! Kids are all like, hey, cool. But then the Elder's like, wait a minute, but that's the sword! That's why the monsters have been attacking us! Yup. So that's it. That's why all the monsters are attacking us now. How could an outsider like you... Whoa, wait a minute. Since when am I an outsider? What, did I just start out the game that way? So that's kind of an unfair advantage for a new player to be an outsider already before they've even started the game. I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? Earthquake! No, worse! Lawnmower! No. Somebody stepped out of the cafe for a second. This is the craziest music ever. Let's see how we can do on this guy at level 3. Oh, charge up your shot and then you don't even get to do it. Sometimes that'll happen, it's just why charging shots can be risky, because if the monster goes into an animation to do an attack on you in the middle of while you're charging or right when you release it, it won't take an effect at all. Well, he's just hitting me with that acid like there ain't no tomorrow. Oh, there we go. Critical hit. Yeah, baby. 2 critical hits! Oh my god. 900 radio... Ugh, 900 radio, he's gonna kill me. Look at that, man. He had a tougher time at level 6 than I did with level 3. In his battle, the thing used gem missile on him like 4 times. I think it must only do that when you're a higher level or something, I don't know. I mean, that's just a theory, I don't know. Yahoo. I actually really love that fanfare when you beat a boss, that's so cool. I like fanfare that, like, when you're playing the game and someone's in the next room and they can hear it, I like for them to know that you've done something good, and that fanfare totally tells them that you've done something good. So, I know that sounds stupid, but, So now this guy's telling me, well, his sword belongs to a knight, and I'm like, well, I'm too young, I can't use it, so I'm trying to give the sword to him, but he says, no, I don't want that piece of crap. So he says, well, you're gonna have to do the dirty work here, since you're the one who pulled it out, and you gotta take some responsibility. So he tells me to go off and see Luca at the Water Palace. She's been watching the lands for 200 years. So you can only imagine what she's gonna look like. It's like, when 200 years old you reach, look as good you not, huh? Anyway. So let's go see what he wants now. Imagine this isn't good. Elder, we can't go on like this. Yeah, there's no relief in sight. Oh, Tim, you're back. You've really done it to me this time. The reason why monsters have appeared is because you removed the sword. It's settled. We can't let Tim stay in the village anymore. If we do, more monsters will come after him. Go! Get out of here! Yeah, on your way now. Yeah, you think you're so cute. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the village, please. You can take what's in the treasure chest downstairs if it's any consolation. And here's your consolation prize right here. Insert image of somebody shooting a middle finger at the camera. Oh. Heading out. See you later. Aww. It's like, yeah, does that ever happen to you in your life? Something terrible's happening and suddenly you see someone like that little girl, and it just kind of makes you feel better for a brief second. That not everyone in the world hates you. You know. So now we find out here that my mother kind of sort of left me here in this village and disappeared. So I've been raised by the villagers, and that's kind of what makes me an outsider, because I wasn't really technically born here, I guess. Have everything you need? Yeah, I guess so. Everything but my sanity. You are hereby banished from Potter's Village. Now get out of here! Well, fuck you, Tyrone. Jeez. Alright, one hit, Ravites. Now we're just gonna swing to the right here and talk to the Cannon Travel Agency. We are building a global network. Going to the Water Palace? Jim has already left. He paid your way too. Hop in. Thank you. Don't get hurt. Just slide into the cannon. I know I said I wasn't gonna voice act, but if I'm in the mood to, I'll probably do some. I don't know. So whatever. 69 HP. 69. Now we're gonna get a little glimpse of the world map here again. Whee! Down south there is Gaia's navel. Well, now it's north, now it's west. That's Gaia's navel. We'll be heading there a little later. It's kind of like the opposite of a beer belly. It's more like an indentation in the ground of sorts. So we land here, and there's these guys standing out here. What are they doing? We came from Pandora to fight Eleni the Witch. That's Major Dialogue. This mission will be full of danger, but we'll do our best. Major Dialogue. All set. Right, let's go! Well, okay. Jeez, can I come with you? I don't know. It sounds interesting. It'd be cool if they made a whole nother game, The Adventures of Diluc, and you just got to control him and see what all is going on with him throughout the game. Let's go, Tim. Fine, let's go. Man, 7 minutes already? Good lord. I don't even know if I'll have enough time to get through this cutscene, but we're gonna try. So we hit the switch, activate the stairs, and head on up, see what we got here. Before I forget to mention it, I love this music. There's actually 2 versions of it. Oh, I'm lagging here. Now what? Where's Luca? Hey, how rude! Luca, it's nice to see you again. Oh, welcome. What, you mean this girl is 200 years old? What the heck? So we got some rather, extensive exposition here. The ebb and flow of water brings news to her from all over the world. Every time she says that line, I just picture her looking into the water flowing around that fountain and seeing images in it of the news that's happening around the world. So basically, to sum this up, monsters are stealing mana from the Mana Sword, but if we defeat them, we get some of that power back. And the more we defeat them, the stronger we become. And if you defeat some of the bigger ones, they give you orbs, such as, you notice when I defeated the Mantis Ant, it said you got a Swords Orb. Well, you'll get actually a different orb for each weapon, like a random weapons orb when you defeat a boss. And you take those orbs, along with the weapons, to a blacksmith that we'll meet later on, and he can actually forge those weapons to make them stronger based on how many orbs you have. Now we find out about Pandora. Something seems to be wrong there, but we'll be finding out about that shortly. Like, I know I keep saying that shortly. We'll be finding out about this shortly. We'll be doing that shortly. Yes. As your sword's power skill level increases, so too will your ability. We heard that already. Well, we didn't hear that already, but I kind of said that already, or something. I don't know. So now you get to talk by yourself with Luca, and she'll ask you a series of questions. No matter how you answer, the end result is the same, so it doesn't matter what you say. Just make sure that when she asks you, when she tells you that you have to do this, and it gives you 2 options, and it says one of them is who, me, and the other one is okay, you have to choose okay. Otherwise, you won't progress. The Empire must not restore the fortress. Regain the sword's power first, or all is lost. So I have to become a hero who's worthy of the sword. Okay. Enough! Hold the sword up to the seed. Okay, Jennifer Lopez, whatever you say. Nice. Seed and sword became 1. You have sealed the mana seed with your mana sword. So that is one of 8 seeds you'll have to find throughout the world to release the mana or something. Pretty much for every seed you find, that's 1 more level that you'll be able to build your magic spells, which you won't see until later in the game, so. But when you do get them, they're badass, let me tell you. I can't wait to get to that part. But I think I should just enjoy what I'm doing while I'm doing it instead of looking to the future all the time. To reach Gaia's navel, head south through the realm of Pandora. So it looks like we will be going to Pandora sooner than we thought. We'll shut off these staircases and keep you safe here. Even though technically it doesn't matter because the switches are on this side. How stupid is that? You know, if they really wanted security in this place, they put the switches on the other side. Then again, what would she do when she left? She'd never be able to come back unless they had some kind of remote control. Oh well. Okay, so I guess that's all for this episode of Secret of Mana. So, next time, we'll do something else. See you then.